If you're waking up 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times a night just to pee, there's a high chance your sleep is being quietly destroyed without you even realizing it. And what most people over 60 are never told is this: it's not just age doing this to you. Tonight, before you go to bed, I'm going to show you a simple 60-second adjustment that can dramatically reduce those nighttime bathroom trips. For many people, and no, it's not what most doctors or videos talk about. In fact, the real reason you're waking up is usually hiding in a completely different system of your body than you think. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change your nights starting tonight. And here at Elite Health Protocol, we focus on solutions that actually fit real life, not complicated routines that nobody follows. Most people assume nighttime urination is just a bladder problem, but that's only the surface-level explanation. The deeper issue is how your body manages fluid, hormones, and nerve signaling while you sleep. Think of your body like a house with a smart plumbing system. During the day, everything flows normally. But at night, that system is supposed to switch modes, slow things down, hold fluid differently, and reduce urine production so you can sleep uninterrupted. When that switch doesn't fully activate, your body keeps behaving like it's daytime. That's when you get the repeated urge to wake up and go. And here's the part most people miss. It's not always your bladder that's the problem. It can be your legs holding too much fluid during the day, your hormone rhythm weakening with age, or even your breathing pattern at night subtly changing pressure inside your system. It's like a city where drainage works fine during the day, but at night the control center doesn't reduce water flow properly. The pipes aren't broken, the timing system is. Before I show you the 60-second fix, I want you to do something small. Try the steps tonight exactly as I described them, and then come back and comment how many times you woke up compared to usual. This matters because your body responds differently when you actually test the system, not just listen to it. Deal. Now let's go step by step, because this is where everything starts to change. The first step is something almost nobody connects to nighttime urination, yet it's one of the biggest hidden triggers. Before bed, you need to reset how your body is holding fluid in your lower body. When you sit or stand all day, gravity pulls fluid down into your legs. Your body quietly stores it there. But when you lie down at night, that stored fluid returns back into circulation, and your kidneys suddenly process it as extra urine. That's why you wake up again and again. So here's the simple adjustment. For 60 seconds before bed, elevate your legs slightly, while lying down or sitting with your feet raised. Nothing extreme, just enough to help your body start moving that trapped fluid earlier, not at 2 a.m. Think of it like draining a sponge before putting it under pressure. If you skip this, your system dumps that fluid into your bladder while you're asleep. Common mistake. People do it too briefly or not consistently. This is not a one-night trick. It's a signal reset. Now let's move to step 2, and this one surprises most people because it involves timing, not effort. About 1 hour before bed, you want to shift your fluid intake pattern. Not stopping water completely. That's a mistake many make. But reducing sudden intake spikes. When you drink a large amount of liquid close to sleep, your kidneys don't pause just because you went to bed. They keep working. Imagine pouring water into a tank right before shutting off the overflow system. It's going to spill somewhere. So instead of stopping water, you smooth it out. Small sips, not large amounts. This reduces pressure on your nighttime filtering cycle. What you should feel is a lighter, calmer, internal pressure as you settle into bed. Common mistake. People think dehydration helps. But that actually stresses the system and can worsen sleep quality. Step 3 is where your nervous system comes into play. And this is deeply overlooked. Your bladder is not just a storage organ, it's controlled by nerve signals. And those signals are heavily influenced by stress levels. If your nervous system is slightly on alert at night, your bladder sensitivity increases. That means even small amounts of urine trigger the wake-up signal. So before bed, take 60 seconds and slow your breathing deliberately. Not deep, dramatic breathing, just slower, controlled, steady rhythm. In through the nose, out through the mouth, relaxed. Think of it like telling your nervous system, we are safe, we can lower monitoring mode now. What's happening here is simple biology. Your body reduces false urgency signals when stress response drops. The mistake here is rushing it. This is not exercise, it's a shutdown signal. Now we move to step 4, and this is where things start to combine. Your body has a natural nighttime hormone that reduces urine production while you sleep. With age, that hormone rhythm weakens, but you can still support the timing of it. The key is consistency in your pre-sleep routine. Your body loves patterns. When you repeat the same small signals before bed, light fluid control, leg fluid shift, calming breath, it starts anticipating sleep mode earlier. Think of it like a train system. If the schedule is random every night, the station never fully shuts down. But if the pattern is consistent, the system prepares ahead of time. What you should notice over several nights is that your first wake-up time gets delayed, then sometimes disappears completely. Common mistake, expecting instant results. This is a reset process, not a switch. Now we reach the most important step. If you only remember one thing from this entire video, it should be this. Your nighttime urination is not just a bladder issue, it's a coordination issue between fluid distribution, nerve signaling, and hormonal timing. When these three systems are slightly out of sync, your sleep gets interrupted. But when you gently bring them back into rhythm, even with simple actions like leg elevation, fluid smoothing, and breathing reset, the body often responds faster than expected. This is the turning point because it changes how you see the problem. You're not broken. Your system is just slightly out of alignment. And alignment can be improved with repetition, not medication alone in many cases. Now, as we move into the final step, the goal is not action, it's calm. Right before sleep, your body needs a clear signal that the day is over. No stimulation, no rushing, no last-minute stress, just stillness. When you lie down, allow your body to fully settle. Let your breathing slow naturally. Don't force anything. This is where your system integrates everything you just did. Think of it like closing apps on a phone so it can run properly overnight. The quieter the system, the fewer false alarms your bladder sends. What you should feel is not effort, but relief. Sense that your body is no longer in alert mode. Now let's quickly summarize this so you can actually use it tonight without confusion. 1 hour before bed, reduce large fluid intake and switch to small sips. Before sleep, spend 60 seconds elevating your legs slightly. To help move fluid out of the lower body, then take another 60 seconds for slow, controlled breathing to calm the nervous system. After that, maintain a consistent bedtime routine so your body learns the pattern. And finally, when lying down, stay relaxed and avoid stimulation, so your system can settle fully into sleep mode. If you want to add 2 simple lifestyle improvements, here's what can help even more. First, avoid heavy salty foods late in the evening because they increase fluid retention in the body. Second, try to keep a consistent sleep schedule because irregular sleep confuses hormone timing that controls nighttime urine production. Now I want you to do something important. Tonight, try this routine exactly as described and observe how many times you wake up, compared to your usual pattern, and come back and comment your result, whether it improved, stayed the same, or changed slightly. This helps reinforce your own awareness of what your body is doing. And if you know someone who is constantly waking up at night to urinate, especially someone over 60, share this with them. Most people are still blaming age, when in reality, small system adjustments like these can make a noticeable difference. And finally, if you want more simple, science-based health fixes like this, make sure you subscribe to Elite Health Protocol. Because the goal here is not complexity, it's giving you control back over your sleep, your energy, and your nights.